It's been a journey.
Yeah, we have another matcha lover here.
Been recently getting into matcha, so
Oh,
I'm loving it though. Like I used to not enjoy the taste of it, but they say like your taste buds change every 7 years. I feel like recently it's changed for me, so now I'm enjoying
interesting. So I'm very excited actually. We met on a meetup and then we met again in Valencia Digital Summit.
Yeah,
And
so randomly.
yeah, and I was like, this girl is interesting.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
I moved to Spain initially because it was for my master's. So I did my master's degree in Italy, which was a 2-year program, but it had a component where we do a 1-semester exchange in a different country. And this master's is a joint degree between 4 different universities, and one of them is the University of Valencia. So basically, I came to Valencia not knowing anything about the city. Like, I literally never heard of Valencia before this master's degree. And I was so pleasantly surprised. I mean, as you know, I kind of just fell in love with the city. So after spending 6 months in Valencia, I went back to Italy to finish my master's. And then I decided to come here for basically the end of my master's while I was doing my internship. And I just made it my goal of like coming back to this city because I felt so drawn to it, and I knew that my time in Valencia wasn't over yet.
And when did you finally came back here and like moved in here completely?
Since March of this past year. So yeah, it's honestly been such a dream to be here. Since finishing my master's, I've been working on coaching. So I started my certification program to become a professional coach, and which it kind of goes hand in hand with my master's degree, which was in work and organizational psychology. And coaching has been something I've been wanting to do for a few years now, because I've always loved that one-on-one interaction with people. And in all the things I've done before this master's degree, it's always been helping people. So I've worked in the medical field, I've worked in the mental health space, I've worked in like customer service, like hospitality, and the one thing I've always loved amongst all these experiences has been helping people and connecting with people. So coaching just seemed like the perfect thing for me.
I really like how you managed to like also finish your master degree and going forward, to be like, hey, I just like to help people, to be helpful, and coaching is amazing. And like, did you know coaching by receiving it? Like, is that how you met like coaching world and how it works?
Initially, no. So I actually never had been coached like officially until I started my certification program. But I knew about coaching because of my studies in organizational psychology. And coaching is a big, I guess, one area of focus that we as organizational psychologists do in companies. So that could be coaching teams, coaching employees, coaching executives. And for me, coaching was just, it felt like a really natural transition from having focused on more like clinical psychology and therapy, and then into going to coaching was more, it's very similar but just a different focus. It's more goal oriented, it's more moving towards solutions and the future rather than exploring so much of the past. And so I think that part of it was really what was like really motivating me, because I've always, like in my 6 years of studying psychology, I've always loved positive psychology, which is basically the study of how humans thrive and focusing on well-being and positive emotions. And I don't know, I think coaching just really fits my personality more, and just my natural curiosity about personal development and all that.
I think it's so fascinating. Like when you get there, I feel
Yeah.
just so life changing. And it's, I know we all heard like about, yeah, unlock your potential, just get things done. And I know it can sound annoying, and like also I've heard like, yeah, everyone is a coach now. I'm like, yes, that's what we all need. I mean, that's a good thing for society, for everyone to just keep going. That's what we were talking on the way here, that basically I had this dream to create content, and you were also creating content lately, and we're like, you know what, like it's been such a boost in my confidence. It was just feeling so great to know I can do it,
Yeah.
and to just overcome all the fears, all the perfectionism, all the limiting thoughts, and just do it. And that's, for me, that's also thanks to coaching, thanks to the mindset it gives me. And mindset is also another of these words that are like, yeah, everything's mindset now. It is.
It is.
It is. And sometimes, like, I understand all the criticism that is towards coaching. That,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, yes, like it's through some people ways to do it can feel empty. It can feel empty. But when you know the right person, and actually I've spent a lot of money to get coached, and I will never regret that, because it helped me took decisions that maybe I wouldn't take alone, or that I would take maybe years to get there. And it was just a shortcut. And that's how I feel coaching is. It's just a shortcut to get closer to who you really are, and to just do whatever excites and align. I think like my whole journey now about sharing all of this is about alignment. Creating content brings me joy, and in long term can bring me opportunities. So why would I keep not doing it, So
I totally agree with you, and I think like investing in yourself is always worth it. And also with content creation, I think that in itself is such a personal development journey, because it just forces us to face all of our limiting beliefs and all the fears, and it's transformational, really.
basically, yeah, I figured out that I thought I had fear of failure, and then through coaching I understand it was fear of success. I was like, oh, what if everything works so well that I cannot just do everything and burn out? And now I realized behind that there was like a fear of exposure, which I kind of overcame many times, but I think I was still unconsciously in a character to just like showing up online, and I bring the best energy. So I mean, it's still part of my personality, I feel, to have high energy. But now I feel like I was scared because I was getting to so much more truth of who I am. And that was really scary to just show up. Have you felt that?
Yeah, definitely. Like being vulnerable is, I think, already being vulnerable, even if it's opening yourself up and realizing that is challenging, and being vulnerable online is even more. So yeah, I think that I definitely resonate with you with like that fear of being seen. It's been my own, I think, probably one of the biggest fears I've had to face, and I feel like now I'm finally starting to improve in that aspect. And yeah, I think that it honestly right now it feels like a muscle, because I remember there's been times in my life in the past where I was more, exposed, as you guess, like from other events where I was on the news and stuff like that. And I think in those moments, it did feel easier to just ride with the momentum. But then eventually, when I stopped that, I think I went back to like my old self, and so I feel like, yeah, it really is a muscle, and the more that we do and the more that we work on that is, I think, is maybe the key to building a habit around.
Yeah. It resonates a lot. I never thought about it this way, actually. Are you a coach? I love when you coach someone, you're like, oh, I never thought about that. And that's why I love coaching too. And your take about it being a muscle. I really like that because I feel that many times I was trying to overcome that fear and I was like having this 2 weeks motivation, like peak motivation of, okay, I'm becoming content creator now and going out there and creating so much. And then just, I don't know, feeling like I'm not motivated anymore and just stopping and going back to my complete routine and having that dream right there. But the muscle got weaker,
Yeah.
and now I'm back. But there's still some muscle memory, I feel, because when you're back, when I was back, I was like, okay, like I know how to do it. I know how to edit. I know how to be, but I need to do more of it to keep going. And I feel also the more creative I am, and the more creative I am, like it just creativity just builds up, and it's so, I don't know how to say. It's just, it feels so right to just overcome that fear of being seen. And I had that question, like, why is that fear so deep? Like, why do so many people have that fear of being seen?
Yeah, it really is something that's so common, isn't it? And so deeply ingrained in us. But I think it just starts from a young age, probably, and accumulation of different experiences that made us feel like we weren't enough, or that this was scary, and then us building self-protecting mechanisms. And I think unlearning that, just, it's like ripping off layers of an onion, and it takes a lot of dedication to work on it. And I think, as you mentioned, like through coaching, I think that's like, even in other ways, like journaling, reflecting, I think having practices in place that build that habit of looking at, your limiting belief, and then consciously working with that language, that self-talk, and then reprogramming your brain to learn that this is actually just my own fear. And I think that something that I've found super valuable with being coached is, like, because I had that almost weekly, it was like this fear that I had, like it probably could have taken me years of like trying to overcome it, but because I had a weekly sessions where every week I dedicated a few hours, and through that conversation it was just like telling my brain, like, okay, actually this is the new way of believing that is more suited for me. And and I think, like, it just happens much faster, and it's, I guess, all about the neuroplasticity. And
Oh my god, I don't know, like, we need to do more of this. Like, there's so many more topics I feel like you know so much about. I don't know. I think I will just need to stop for storage reasons. We'll need to stop now. I have no idea how long we've been talking. But hey, Viveca, you're welcome anytime on the channel. If you also want to create, I'm super happy to collaborate. I don't know. I just want to do a 1 hour video with this lady. It's just, I don't know. It's so nice. I'm like listening. I'm like, yeah. It feels, Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's such an honor to be here. Like,
Thank you.
speaking with you, like, you're such an inspiration to me as well. And this is just so much fun
It is
to be talking about things that we're passionate about. And I can't wait to do more of this.
Yay! Thank you.